Hi everyone, it's Shannon and welcome to today's video. So today's video, very excited to do because I'm going to be doing a ranking of all my Kaja Beauty Bento Eyeshadow Trio stacks. I'm a huge fan of these. I first heard about these from Samantha March. She kind of raved about them and I eventually purchased 2 of them and I have been hooked on them ever since. They are fantastic. There are 15 of them. I have 10. So what I'm going to be doing is ranking the 10 that I have. I still, like I said, I don't have 5 of them, but the ones that I purchased were kind of real thought out. And I love all of them. There's none that I don't like, but there's obviously some that I like more than others. Also, there is a giveaway. So I did a recent video, probably, I think it was going to go up before this one, of just all the other Kaja Beauty products that I have. So I have that giveaway going on. I'll talk about it at the end, but basically, you can just comment on this video and that video to enter, and each will be a separate entry. And I don't know when the date will be because it will be a week from the original video. So the date will be, the end date will be in the description box below, but I'll talk about that at the end. But let's go ahead and get started ranking these Beauty Bento eyeshadow stacks. So just a little description about this product before we get started. On their website, it states a stacked creamy powder eyeshadow in curated trios of shimmers, mattes, or combinations of matte and shimmer shades. It was also a 2019 Best of Beauty Allure Award winner, and these bouncy eyeshadows compact in bite-sized stacks or trios of matte and or shimmer pigments that apply effortlessly with your fingertips. So I have, like I said, I have 10, and let me just tell you the ones that I don't have. Most of the ones I don't have are either all matte or all shimmer. I like the ones that have the combination. So most of the ones that I like, and you'll see towards the top, they have 2 mattes and 1 shimmer. Those are the ones that I just prefer more. So the 5 that I don't have are Neutral Moment, which is 5 all matte shades, and it's a neutral earthy tones. Hella Azalea, which is punchy purple, and this is 2 mattes and a shimmer, but it is very, very bright and just shades that I personally will not wear. Toasted Caramel, which is gilded bronze tones, but they're all shimmer. And Rosewater, which is plum rosy tones. Again, this is all shimmer. And the other one I don't have is Sparkling Rosé, which is wine tones again, and this is all shimmer. So those are the reasons why those are all that they would probably be towards the end of the list, because 1, it just is really bright, and then 2, they're either all shimmer or all matte, and I do prefer the ones that are mixed. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So number 10 on my list is Poppy Champagne, and Poppy Champagne is one that is on the brighter side. It is described as golden coral tone, so you can see here it is definitely on the brighter side. So it's just a little bright for my taste. I have worn it once. I got it, I think it was on sale, so I just was like, let me pick it up. It's just one that I'm not going to reach for very often. I do like it. I like coral tones. I like, it pops, it brings out the blue in my eyes, but it's just a little bright for me to use, very often. I do more gravitate towards neutral tones, but it's a fun little stack that I have, and, glad to have it, but I really don't reach for it that often. Okay, so number 9 is going to be Alada Colada, and this one is fun because on the top it looks like a little pineapple. This one I got in a set. I talked about this in my last video, that I got a set with this, the Balmy Bento, and the spray mist, the hydrating spray mist. So it was like a set, and it was on sale, so I just picked it up. I really like this one. Now when you put on this shade, this one's kind of really bright, and I really don't have a shade like that. But then when you add in the brown and the shimmer, it's really pretty on the eye. So when I first put that first shade on as the transition shade, I was like, ooh, this is bright, but you really tone it down with the other. So I do really like it. And I have a short on this one, so I'll put it up here. Really fun. Again, it's one of those that it's a little bit more bright, but you can kind of tone it down. And honestly, this shimmer is absolutely beautiful. So it's a really great one to have. Right now it's on sale for $13. So for $13, now most of these run for $26 normally, but this one right now is on sale, I believe, on Kaja and on Sephora for $13. So for $13, this is one that I would definitely pick up for $13 because it's a lot of fun. Definitely, it's on the neutral side, but it's got a little bit of, you know, brightness to it with the top shade. So it's definitely, I love it. It's really great, but it is on the bottom of my list just because it is a little brighter than I normally go for. Okay, so number 8 is the only all shimmer trio that I have, and that is Orange Blossom. Now, Orange Blossom I did receive in PR. I probably would not have picked this up on my own just because it is all shimmer. However, I do really like it. It is described as peach orange tones. So you have 3 shimmer shades and they're all really pretty. And I do, when I do wear this one, I pair it with the next one, which will explain why. But the only reason why it's on the towards the bottom of the list is because I feel like you can't use this one on its own. For me personally, I need some sort of transition shade, something else to pair with this one. So that's the reason why it is at, you know, towards is number 8. But the shades are really, really pretty. I love this one, and I love the coral, the orange tones. Again, really great for blue eyes. But again, I feel like you have to have another trio to pair it with, which is gonna lead me to number 7. And then number 7 is the only all matte trio that I have, and that is Velvet Dream. There's actually only 2, Velvet Dream and Neutral Moment are the only 2 that have all 3 are matte shades. So I only own one of them, and this one is described as burnt sandy brown tones. So here you have the tones right here. So this is a really great all matte trio. It's a really great, I mean, the mattes are beautiful. They blend out well. I just like a little shimmer. So, but these paired together are fantastic. However, so, you know, these complement really well, but you do need, to me personally, you need to have both of these. You're not gonna just, you know, travel with just this. So, I mean, I could, oops, I could absolutely just use this. I absolutely use, you know, just matte shades all the time, but I like using it paired with, you know, another shimmer. However, you know, if you have some of the other shimmers, or if, you know, any of the other ones, this is going to be really paired really well. And if you like the, you know, the other ones that are all shimmer, then having this one, having Neutral Moment, makes a lot of sense. But personally, I like, you know, to have one that has 2 mattes and a shimmer, which is why this is number 7. Okay, so number 6 is going to be Mocha Spritz. So Mocha Spritz is really pretty. It's just a little dark for my taste, and it's one of the reasons why it's toward the bottom of the list. I do really like it. I like it on my eyes. However, it's not something I'm going to be wearing during the day. This is something that would be great for the evening. So here it is. There's the top, second shade. So it is these, I think the next 6 are going to be all, you know, 2 mattes and 1 shimmer. So it's a really pretty, you know, really pretty combo. It's just more for my fair skin. It's just a little bit dark. It's, you know, this is gonna give you a beautiful smoky eye, but it's something I'm not gonna wear every day. So it's beautiful. I love it. I love the shades. It's described as smoky neutral tones, and that's exactly what it is. It's gonna give you a beautiful smoky eye. So that's the reason why it's number 6, just because it's something I'm not gonna be wearing every day. But for a quick, beautiful, easy smoky eye, this one's awesome. Okay, so now we're moving to the top 5, and number 5 is actually what I'm wearing today, and that is Glowing Guava. So Glowing Guava is described as deep rose tones, and that's exactly what it is. So here is the first shade, the shimmer, and then the matte, really pretty. I did a short with this one as well. You can see it right here. But I mean, it's beautiful. I don't have anything bad to say about it. It's gorgeous. The only thing I wish is the shimmer had a little bit more of a punch. It looks beautiful on it feels like it's more of a topper than some of the other ones, but it's beautiful. If you're looking for a beautiful, you know, easy rose trio, this one's amazing. So I absolutely love it. Again, this is more, I think the next, you know, the top 5 is just more of personal preference, but I think this one's gorgeous. And if you love rose tones, then this is going to be one that you're going to want to pick up. Okay, so number 4 is going to be Chocolate Dahlia. This one is absolutely beautiful. It is described as a neutral cocoa, so it is very basic, very just, you know, very blah, but I love it. It looks beautiful on the eye. So here are the shades right here. And I think all the shades have names, but you know, I don't know. I just go by the one name of the stack, but it's a really beautiful trio. Again, it's neutral, it's cocoa, but very, you know, the thing that I love about these bento stacks is that it's just very, very easy. You'd go with you go in with the lightest shade as a transition shade, you go in with the darker shade to, you know, give some depth, and then you go with the shimmer on the lid to give it a pop of color. It's just easy. It's no brainer. Very, very fast, very, very easy. So Chocolate Dahlia, number 4 on my list, is definitely one of my faves. And number 3 on my list is Spiked Ginger. So Spiked Ginger is described as warm honey tones. So again, very similar, but just a little bit different. So here is the shade. So obviously this one is definitely lighter for a transition shade than this honey. This shade is just absolutely gorgeous. And then you have this. So it's definitely a very warm trio, which I love warm tones. I think cool are probably in more, but I still love warm tones. But you know, it's just, this one just looks amazing on my eyes with the blue eyes. Just love it. And again, no brainer, just absolutely love. Okay, so for number 2 and actually number 1, they're a little bit different, and it's probably one of the reasons why I like them the most is that they actually have 2 shimmers and 1 matte. So the first is for number 2 is going to be Mauve Bouquet. Now, Mauve Bouquet is one of the newer releases. I think it came out in 2022 or it came out at the end of 2021. I definitely got it this year. So it has 2 shimmers. And the shimmers are just a little bit different. And then you have the 1 matte shade. So what I do with the matte shade is I put the matte shade all over as a transition shade. And then I go in with the 2. I put 1 on the lid and then 1 is lighter, and I use that to kind of highlight. So I don't use anything to kind of go in with the depth, but this one, it is so beautiful on the eye. And it's also very, very easy, you know, just with the matte shade. It is very user-friendly. I believe I took this one and number 1 when I went to Disney in October with my son, and I used these the 2 days. Super easy, really fast, looked great on the eyes, lasted all day in the hot sun, just absolutely beautiful. So again, Mauve Bouquet, definitely one of my favorites. And I find it funny that the 2 that I like the most are the ones with the 2 shimmers and the 1 matte shade. So obviously there's something to be said about that. And number 1 is going to be Peach Madeleine. So Peach Madeleine is my number 1. Again, it has the 2 shimmers and the matte shade. Just absolutely love this. This on my eye looks amazing. This one right now is sold out at Sephora. You can get it, it is available at Kaja Beauty, but it is sold out on Sephora. So obviously I am not the only one that loves it. So the one thing I will say about these 2 is I feel like the shimmers are a little better in these 2 than they are on the other ones. I still think they're great in the other formulas, but I feel like they give a little bit, they pack a little bit more punch. Plus also I love, I didn't even realize it until I started doing this ranking that these 2 had 2 shimmers and 1 matte. And I like the way it looks. It just, you know, you just put the 1 matte all over the lid and then you put the shimmer on. Really, really easy. Great for every day. I mean, you can do this. It's like 2 minutes, you're done. It's just so easy. So Peach Madeleine is my number 1 favorite of the Kaja Beauty Bento eyeshadow stacks. Now, if you watched my other video, I am doing a giveaway, so all the information will be below as far as the last day. Basically giving away 3 of the Heart Melter lip gloss sticks, whatever they're called, in the shades Be Mine, Crazy For You, and Let's Chill. And then 1 of the gloss shots in Pink Drink, and the Beauty Bento in Peach Madeleine. So my number 1 favorite. I'm going to be giving all 5 of these products away. All you need to do is comment, like this video, make sure you're subscribed, comment below, and then if you go back to the other video regarding the other Kaja products, then do the same thing. And then if you want an additional entry, go to the photo on my Instagram, Shannon4.beauty, to enter there. You just need to follow me there and then comment on that picture. And then if you want 2 bonus entries, just share either this video, share that post, whatever you want to share, just share something. And you can do that up to 5 times for 2 bonus entries each time. So anytime you share it, share the video on Facebook, share the post, share whatever. You just need to either tag me just so that I can see it. But that's it. So the date of when this giveaway will end will be down below. I'm not exactly sure when this video is going up, but all that information will be down below. This is not sponsored. I purchased these products myself, so it's not sponsored by YouTube, Instagram, or anything. It is just, you know, just trying to build up this channel and, you know, kind of end the year with some fun giveaways. So with that, if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. Bye everyone.